Hello everybody, this is Ben85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 Ultra Realism. Yes, there is snow falling. The first snow of the winter, and the ground is starting to get cold. It's 39 degrees currently. And this is not snow on these fields here. I promise it's not. It's actually lime. I took the time to map out all of the fields that we own. That way we can utilize these levels. I spread lime on everything and got it where it needs to be, I guess. And now what I've been doing is just going through and actually digging up all of the fields, the hay field specifically. So this is a hay field. These fields right well, actually no, this one were, I think, like potatoes or something like that had expired, withered, so they were no longer good. I did leave this hayfield here, so we've actually got 3 hayfields now. Decided that's what we're gonna go with. Basically just trying to dig everything up and get everything prepped. Oh, this is gonna get interesting. We got snow on the ground, which means we may end up slip sliding around and not being able to do it. I'm not sure. Let's see how it goes. But we've actually got snow on the ground. And I'm using headlamps right now because, well, I hate to have the tractor fall off that cliff. 'Cause that's a pretty nasty cliff. But yeah, that's where we're at. Getting stuff prepped, trying to get as much done here before winter has a full grasp on us. And once winter does, then about the only thing we're going to be able to do is work with the animals and cut down those trees. So I'll meet you guys back with whatever else we're doing here, because this episode's pretty much going to be about making it through the winter. Well, a little break from the snow and some warmer temperatures, and all of a sudden we can start hauling wood again. And if you can't tell from our money figures there, our bankroll is doing pretty well, thanks to all the wood that we're hauling in. This corner can be a little tricky sometimes. Depends on how long the pieces are that I decide to cut. This time around we did a lot better. Auto load is definitely taking some learning to get used to understand why some load and some don't. Come to find out, if it's got any sort of a branch on it, it will not load. I don't know if that's just to make it so you don't try to load full trees or something. I'm not sure. But regardless, that's how it works. Uh-oh. Show unloading position. Well, we'll find out if it all sold now. If not, we'll have to do some pushing. But judging by the last loads, this should net us about, I would say, 55,000. Should get us pretty darn close to 200. Well, let's find out. Oh, it sold everything. 55,000, look at that. Spot on. But now that we're in winter here, and let's see here. I'm gonna leave this trailer here for now. It was quite the whistle. Winter's here. Our silage has been turned into silage, I guess our chaff. I'm so used to taking the correct way out of here, even though I don't really have to. We should probably get ourselves some sort of a mixer, which is part of the reason why I got a bunch of cash stored up. That, and we should probably continue to purchase cows as we go. And we're also saving up to upgrade our corn planter. No, not our corn planter, our grain drill for next year. In fact, I was smart. I would bring that back and we'd buy that now. But I guess I'm already all the way over here, so it doesn't make sense for us to do that. I think it should sell back there, so if we do, let me see here, Alt Shift R for reset. What does it cost? Oh, 95,000 for that truck? Ooh. I think it's worthwhile for us to get the truck, because otherwise, if we go to animals here, remember that held 22,000. This is only 16 for the little guy. This one holds 29,000. It's also a lot bigger, a lot more expensive, and it's not self-propelled. Self-propelled is a big plus. Oh, you can put tinted windows in it now? That's awesome. No, we need some sort of a green here. Not quite. Green old, green, nature green. Oh wait, no. Green old, green metallic, green matte, green satin. Yeah, I don't mind that. So where is our grain drill? This guy. We're gonna sell him because we don't need it right now. We don't need it anymore, and then we're going to need to buy ourselves a new seeder. So we were running a 3-meter one. That's also 3 meters. That's also 3 meters. That's a little bit wider. We're probably going to go up to this guy right away. And that one can direct seed if we want to. That one would be ideal. 9 meters, but it takes 270 horse. How powerful is our tractor? Must be at the beginning. Here he is. 235, so he would not a chance of pulling it. This one, on the other hand, I think he would. We'll buy it brand new. And now we don't have any money. No, we got 36,000. That's pretty good. So at least it gets us a new seeder, a new grain drill, which is definitely a plus for me. Apparently it doesn't have any other connections, which just works. Interesting. It's getting dark. How are the animals? I'll feed the chickens quick when I get back, but for the most part, they'll be good until morning, so we'll bring the feed truck in tomorrow morning. and see if we can do something with that. Welcome to the next morning. We got ourselves our mixer truck here, and it's time to see just how many bales it's going to take to fill this up. Or I guess not fill it up. We don't want to fill it up. We want to mix it in a proper ratio. Now I'm trying to remember exactly how much it's going to take. So we got it at 10% right now. So we can supplement in a little bit of straw if we wanted to. And I think that's a good use of these little straw bales that we have. If I could hit it. Now there's 600 a piece, so if we put 4 of them in, that's 50-50 on the bales, but that's only 20%. We don't have a whole lot of silage, so we gotta be careful about that. I think we're gonna start with like 6 bales of straw. We got one more down here. I just broke my legs because I probably shouldn't have been able to jump that high. So now if we look, we've got 60-40 mix. Yep, that looks about right. Because it's 6 to 4. Bales wise. That takes us to 6, which would be like 30% full. I think we want to do 8 or 12. That's 8, although I missed. And we won't have to do this every day at least. It'll get better once we actually get full-size bales. And now I wasn't keeping track of the number that we have in there. But we do have some leeway. $66.33. We're at 47%. I think that's about right. Now we just fill the rest of it with silage and we should be good to go. We should probably open it up. So I got a new attachment here that I wanted to try out because it's a little bit bigger than a regular bucket. This is a silage fork. I'm going to see how much or how well it works. So we got room for 140,000. Is that what it was? This action cannot be performed here? Why can it not be performed there? Oh, now it works. Something about the target point, I guess. Ooh, I can't get in there. 3. So we can switch back and forth now, which is kind of cool. Oh, I started dumping too. So it'll be slow going for now, but you know, we're just starting out with the animals. So I think we need to dump in about 10,000, a little bit more than that, units. And we're doing it 1,200 at a time. So I'm guessing it's going to take about 8 buckets to fill this up. Oh, it just switched. So our ratios just got into range where it's actually TMR. And this will get interesting once we get some snow on the ground again. Because it's going to want to pick up... Well, actually no, a silage fork should only be able to pick up silage. Which means that we can very easily only do silage in the winter time compared to getting a bucket full of snow. I just thought of that. So if we get ourselves like a telehandler, you know, something bigger, bucket-wise, we should be pretty well set. So we're at 75% now. Keep going to the wrong number. We were at 47%. So we're over halfway there on buckets worth. But I lost count of buckets. It's amazing when you're just kind of talking and you lose track of what you're trying to remember. One of the things we're definitely going to have to upgrade here, or not upgrade, but I guess supplement, is tractors. The fact that we have only got this one tractor makes life a little bit difficult sometimes, because it's got to be everywhere we do stuff. But we'll probably just go with a bigger tractor, because this thing is so versatile. We could use the extra oomph sometimes, especially as we start pulling some bigger stuff. I'm guessing like one more maybe, because I know this thing takes like 22,000 and some change. Oh, that all went in. So I guess we gotta grab another one. A little more. Try not to do this tedious work on camera with you guys, but you know, sometimes you gotta live the day-to-day life that I have. Oh, nope, don't want to dump it. So we're full. And we're gonna have to dump this silage fork because we don't need the silage fork. We're gonna need the other thing for doing straw. But for now, let's head this way. So we definitely could do more in the way of bales if we wanted to. We've got quite a bit of manure piling up too. So I'm curious how much it's actually gonna put in here. And we did get some more cows. I decided to utilize a few more, and we'll probably buy some more coming up here too. So this is from empty. We use 35%, so it won't be empty every time we do this. So I'm guessing we use about 30%, so I would say 3 almost days worth, if not 4 days worth, in this truck full, which is pretty darn good. Of course, we got a bunch of bales in here, but we can use the bales for other stuff. In fact, those bales will probably go over by the sheep because I'm running out of bales over there. But that's where we're at with this stuff. gonna continue through winter, and I'll meet you guys probably near the tail end of winter as we're getting ready for spring again. Fill her up with water. Now go check the sheep out. Hi, Bessie. Well, it may not look like springtime, but it is definitely early spring right now. Driving in the snow is not good. Slipping all over the place. As you can see, I've been making some money over the winter here. Sold a little bit of crops as far as things that were on great demand, and also selling a lot of trees. To the point where I really want to get a really nice ooh, see? Sliding around. I want to get one of those forestry machines. One of the cutter one or automatic cutting ones. But I'm here at the shop because I bought a bunch of chicken feed and it didn't show up. And I'm trying to find out where it ended up. I don't see it here. Oop. It's possible that it's under the snow, although I drove through that section and I didn't notice anything. I'm just gonna leave him here for now. Go back over here. Let me check again. I was doing it in the dark. It's possible I couldn't see it at night. Hop the sheep. Is this full? It is now. So the bag should have gone right across here. Wait a second. Are they underground? Can't seem to tag anymore, but there was definitely... Oh! There's another one. They're sitting underground somehow. They glitched through. Should have been enough. Oh, here's another one. I bought 15 of them. I put 2 in last night, I think. This is really weird. Here's another one. Searching in the snow, that's for sure. There should be more here. If I look here, put 7 of them in. I had 2, so there should be 6 more somewhere under here. Oh, there was one. Okay, so now there should be 5. Oh. Got it. That one did go in, right? 954, yep. Oh. I got the prompt. Now where was it? Oh. Here's one. Oh, you know what it is? They're disappearing under the snow. I'll just leave that one there. So they are there. They're just under the snow. Yeah, there's another one right there. So I'm just gonna wait for the snow to melt. not a big deal. So I definitely been using the mixer. That's been going well. We don't have any milk yet. I just took in a bunch of eggs. We are getting some wool. So that's definitely starting up. And we've got a lot of straw still. And a decent amount of hay and straw over in our barn over here. Although the hay is definitely dwindling. You jump over fences and... I guess it's not dwindling, but it's definitely noticeably smaller than it was. Because it did come out to here. Decent amount. And it's definitely gone down. But that's what we were expecting. But we get to round bale, big round bale, hay bales this season. So we'll end up using these up first for whatever we need to use. And well, I guess we won't use them all up because we want to use them for sheep and stuff like that still, just because it's easier to use them. But with that, I think we're going to actually wrap things up. I need the snow to melt and start working the ground. We've got a bunch of manure that we need to spread, and we're going to need some equipment for that, and might need some equipment for other stuff. So I think we're going to start out next episode getting the equipment that we need. Hopefully the snow will be off the ground, and we can start getting crops in the ground once again. That'll be a great feeling, especially since we have fields all over the place, so it's going to be interesting. But with that, guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, as always, take it easy.